Long before the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex, our planet was dominated by a different breed of creature. These were not dinosaurs, but rather a diverse array of bizarre and often terrifying life forms. Imagine a world without trees, where giant insects crawled the land and monstrous fish patrolled the seas. This was the Paleozoic Era, a time period stretching from about 540 to 250 million years ago. From the bizarre invertebrates of the Cambrian explosion to the giant insects of the Carboniferous, we will journey back in time to explore the reign of these forgotten giants. Join me as we delve into the world before the dinosaurs, a time when Earth's ancient horrors held sway. Let us begin our journey. The Paleozoic era was a time of immense change and upheaval. Spanning over 300 million years, it witnessed the evolution of the first complex life forms and the emergence of life from the sea onto land. The continents were constantly shifting, dramatically altering the planet's geography and climate. The seas teemed with creatures unlike anything alive today: trilobites, giant sea scorpions, and armored fish. On land, giant insects and amphibians ruled, taking advantage of the oxygen-rich atmosphere to grow to enormous sizes. Volcanic eruptions and asteroid impacts triggered mass extinction events, wiping out vast numbers of species and reshaping the course of evolution. As we journey through the Paleozoic era, we will witness this drama unfold, marveling at the bizarre and beautiful creatures that once called our planet home. Our journey begins in the Cambrian period, a time of explosive growth in the diversity of life. This period, which lasted from 540 to 485 million years ago, is often referred to as the Cambrian explosion. One of the most iconic creatures of the Cambrian was the Anomalocaris, a fearsome predator that could grow up to 3 feet long. This apex predator had a streamlined body for swimming, 2 large, stalked eyes for hunting, and a pair of grasping appendages lined with spines to capture prey. Another remarkable creature from this period was the hallucigenia, a bizarre animal with 7 pairs of spiny legs and a row of tentacles along its back. Scientists are still debating how the hallucigenia lived and moved, but its unique anatomy highlights the incredible diversity of life that flourished during the Cambrian. While many of the creatures that evolved during this time seem strange and alien to us today, they were the pioneers of the animal kingdom. As we move into the Ordovician period, life in the oceans continued to diversify and evolve. The Ordovician saw the rise of cephalopods, a group of intelligent mollusks that include squid, octopuses, and nautiluses. One particularly terrifying cephalopod from this period was the Cambrian, a giant, straight-shelled nautiloid that could grow up to 30 feet long. Another notable creature from the Ordovician was the Astraspis, one of the earliest known vertebrates. This jawless fish had a bony shield covering its head and front part of its body, providing protection from predators. The Ordovician period ended with a mass extinction event, one of the most severe in Earth's history. This event, likely caused by a combination of climate change and volcanic activity, wiped out a significant portion of marine life. The Silurian period, which lasted from 443 to 419 million years ago, saw the continued recovery of life following the Ordovician extinction. Coral reefs expanded, providing habitats for a diverse array of marine life. However, lurking amongst this underwater beauty were creatures that could send chills down your spine. One such creature was the Eurypterus, a giant sea scorpion that could grow up to 6 feet long. Another terrifying inhabitant of the Silurian seas was the Cephalaspis, a jawless fish with a bony head shield that extended over its entire head. Despite the presence of these intimidating creatures, the Silurian period was a time of significant evolutionary innovation. It was during this time that the first plants began to colonize the land, transforming the barren landscape. The Devonian period, spanning from 419 to 359 million years ago, is often referred to as the Age of Fishes. From giant armored placoderms to swift-swimming sharks, the Devonian seas were teeming with life. One of the most fearsome predators of the Devonian was Dunkleosteus, a giant armored fish that could grow up to 30 feet long. Another terrifying creature from the Devonian was the Cladocelact, an early shark that possessed a streamlined body and powerful fins. The Devonian also saw the evolution of the first tetrapods, four-limbed vertebrates that would eventually give rise to amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. These early tetrapods, such as Tiktaalik, represented a crucial link in the transition of life from water to land. As we move into the Carboniferous period, life on Earth underwent another dramatic transformation. Vast forests of ferns, tree ferns, and giant club mosses covered the land, creating a lush tropical environment. The high levels of oxygen in the atmosphere allowed insects to grow to enormous sizes. One such giant was Meganeura, a dragonfly-like insect with a wingspan of over 2 feet. Another impressive insect from this time was Arthropleura, a giant millipede that could grow up to 8 feet long. The Carboniferous period was a time of great innovation and diversification for terrestrial life. Amphibians thrived in the warm, humid environment, while reptiles evolved from amphibian ancestors. Our journey through the Paleozoic era culminates in the Permian period, which spanned from 299 to 252 million years ago. During this time, the continents collided to form the supercontinent Pangaea, and the climate became increasingly arid. One such creature was Dimetrodon, a synapsid reptile that possessed a large sail on its back, likely used for thermoregulation. Another terrifying predator from this time was Inostranxivia, a Gorgonopsian, a group of saber-toothed therapsids. The Permian period came to a dramatic end with the largest mass extinction event in Earth's history, the Permian Triassic extinction event. This event wiped out over 90% of marine species and 70% of terrestrial vertebrate species. It marked the end of the Paleozoic era and paved the way for the rise of the dinosaurs. The Permian Triassic extinction event was a cataclysmic event that reshaped life on Earth. It marked the end of the Paleozoic era and the beginning of the Mesozoic era, the age of reptiles. The exact causes of the Permian Triassic extinction are still debated, but scientists believe that a combination of factors contributed to the catastrophe. Massive volcanic eruptions in present-day Siberia released enormous amounts of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, causing rapid global warming and ocean acidification. The aftermath of the extinction was a world in chaos, but life is tenacious. And from the ashes of this devastation, new forms emerged. The survivors of the extinction inherited a world ripe for the taking, and they quickly evolved to fill the vacant ecological niches. The Permian Triassic extinction serves as a stark reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of life. The creatures of the Paleozoic era, from the bizarre invertebrates of the Cambrian to the giant insects and reptiles of the Permian, may be long gone, but their legacy lives on. Their fossils provide us with a glimpse into a distant past, revealing the incredible diversity and resilience of life on Earth. By studying these ancient creatures, we gain a deeper understanding of the evolutionary processes that have shaped life on our planet. The Paleozoic era may be over, but its stories continue to resonate today. The creatures that inhabited this ancient world remind us that life is precious, adaptable, and capable of overcoming even the most daunting challenges. The story of the Paleozoic era is just one chapter in this epic saga, a chapter filled with strange creatures, dramatic events, and profound lessons about the nature of life itself.